And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the full-size T32 conquest between CION and XLGN. Wait, looks like we got some people mixed up. Oh, it looks like we got a whole lot of people mixed up. It's supposed to be Bats with BHzD and CION and XLGN.
Oops.
So, yay! Team balancing, that doesn't work. But away we go. Looks like we're just gonna have at it. And yeah, we are here on Rotterdam. Everybody is just making a giant push into Charlie. And let me turn the player cards back on because I turned them off to take some screenshots. There we go. That's a little bit better. And we got everybody fighting over Charlie. And it looks like it's going to be red side to take this one. King Matumba, though, on the left-hand side. Oh, he gets second out. Using that M1, aim 1. And we got Adams Woe and Peach Killer over here coming in and getting some revives. Peach Killer is pushing in and around to make sure that they're not able to get in there. Let's see what the situation topside looks like. Looks like the big push is going to be coming to Bravo for XLGN, and so they are trying to push in. We've got JJ Constantine in a tank fighting off against Vern with a crazy native as the repper. That battle could last quite a while and really come down to who makes it over to that right hand side resupply station first, and it's definitely going to be JJ as he is way closer to it. And as usual, have with me Miss Quinn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing this evening?
Doing alright. How are you doing?
Oh, I am doing just dandy. Thank you for asking. But we are underway, and looks like BHzD sending a crew over to Echo to take that one, but in that move they've relinquished Charlie, but they are still going to have a 3 cap. No, they are not. King Matumba last alive, pushing in and around, has the M1A1, and gets taken down by Midnight with the Swomy. So Echo is going to fall to blue side, as that entire squad was wiped out. Matumba should have hung back and let some of his squad mates spawn in. So now the tables have turned, and sometimes I use, for shoutcasting, Jorge, I've been using YouTube. For Twitch, it's my gameplay, which I haven't been doing much of, which I need to. So, yes. But thanks for coming out. Much appreciated. And it looks like they have been able to push in there. Yes. 2 squads, BHzD and Bats over at Echo, are now going to pinch from behind to Delta and try to give him the old reach around. And they are on their way. Got AFK, Silly Goose, Adam Swoe, and King Matumba in a squad. That's a powerhouse, especially when they get up in the air. That is going to be mighty tough to take them down. And in they go. AFK coming in from behind. Oh, was gonna try to flank him from behind and get some dynamite on him. Looks like he's gonna get 2, and he's able to take him down. He does get taken down. Oh no, he doesn't. He is there, but no, they're not able to. Nope, they did get the tank down, but AFK gets taken down in the process. So Alpha Charlie Delta being held by Red Squad, or Blue Squad, my mistake. Apparently I'm colorblind now. So in we go. Alpha being retaken by Red Squad after it had been taken by Blue. Got L Ray over on the right hand side trying to push in and gets taken down right there. So Bats is pushing in and around, trying to get up there. Manny going for the long revive on his squad mate right here. Firing down there, but El Ray is going to be able to take them both down with that Type 100. CION coming back in to wipe up that squad and capture back Alpha, but they do have Nomad to contest with over on this spawn side of the train station. But in comes Biohazard with Huff, Mr. Sneak. God to you peasants with a squad of Bats trying to push back into Alpha with tank support. Should be pretty easy for him to get back in there. And they have successfully been able to get back in there. They still do have a few that are on the point upstairs. They have been trying to push up this center stairwell, but not able to. Primal Fury coming down with the AGM, popular semi-auto for people out there to run. Not a whole lot of rules in this one, just a few things. And oh, now it's Blue that is getting a quad cap going right now, and Red is gonna have to push out all the way from Alpha to the rest, and Blue has a good spread happening right now, so it's gonna be tough for them to push in, but they are making way in through Charlie. Oop. Peach Killer coming in, taking down one right there of Primal Fury. And in they are. And they are making way back into Bravo as well. Got Ported Elk and Braha over here, however, trying to hold them off. Braha up top with the FG42 with the 3 times. Taking out Feeling Froggy there. Disproprian Lead as well spawning in. And now he's trying to get out to look down the alleyway. Oh, he's going to get a nice quick double right there on Fukmi. And something crazy is happening to his gun right now. Did they break this game even more from the time that we stopped playing it? Because it sure seems like it.
Possible.
I mean, there's been a lot of guns just continually firing and or just craziness. Who knows? But sooner or later, they're just... Support's going to die in about a week or probably a month and a half, 2 months, and that'll be it. And then we'll have the long wait for BF6, whatever that may be.
Better be worth the wait.
Oh, if it's not, I'm going to tell you right now, Battlefield Series could die, which would be a tragedy.
Yeah, it really would.
Blue is just in control of the match. Red fighting back at Bravo, trying to push, but Nomad and Vern together taking on. It's a 2v1 situation. They got Kui in the tank, Strange on the backside. Kui does have the advantage here with his basically head glitch and the supply crate right next to him, or the supply station right next to him. So be a good idea if they could send somebody on a flanking route, and they do keep blowing up that supply station right there. Otherwise, he's just going to be able to armor up and load up on shells at his leisure. There is a supply station right back here that they can go back to for theirs, but it's going to be mighty tough getting Kui off of this point if they're not able to get in there. Looks like Crusher Brickman trying to get in. Does throw a bazooka into the side. Gets 13 down. He should have started chucking some dynamite up and over instead of using that bazooka, because Vern is pushing and he is going to go down if Kui lands one more shot, and he does. There's actually Braha coming in with the AP pistol, taking him down. But now Kui is getting bum rushed by everybody and their mother, trying to get him down. Vern pushing in as the tanker gets taken out by Wiccan, and Kui is having to back out as there's a giant onslaught of red rocking his way. Silly Goose, known for his flying abilities, picking up a Panzerfaust, it looked like. And now Port Elk gets taken away, and Dabzilla is running, trying to make it so he can't get back. And this is quite the battle happening. Solid Quad chucking out the anti-tank chucking out the tank grenade, gets a hit, but Kui is able to make it away, and Wiccan is there for the reps. Very well done, but that was quite the interesting tank battle going up against a whole bunch of infantry, and here they come back again. Silly Goose coming down and gets taken out by Dysprosium, there we go. And so Blue is just in control of the map the entire time. Well, no, Red had it for quite a while, but they've had it the majority of the time. They're up by 120 and change ticket count. Magic Man is in the water. Has the dynamite, has the... Oh, and gets blown up right there. Had the dynamite, had the bazooka. He should have kept swimming, gone all the way down here, coming from behind, and hit him in the ass with that bazooka. That'll disable him with the engine. He's dead in the water at that point, and you can send in the rest of the troops. But JJ, wise to his move, saw him on the side and took him down. Looks like that's just going to be a protracted, long tank battle happening with JJ. And the rest of the red squad is trying to push into Charlie as Bravo is falling to Blue. Silly Goose making his way in, supported by Adams, Wyoming, if you will. Jumping up and around. Oh, and he gets taken down right there. So the push to Charlie is not successful. They get thwarted, but Silly and AFK are coming in on the side. Once again, AFK coming up, jumping in and over. Got the STG-44 with the 3 times and gets taken down right there. King Matumba coming in. Has the M1A1 with the 3 times himself. Pushing back in and around. Trying to get angles on people. Gets some assistance right there, taking somebody down. Not going to be able to do much there. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo in control by Blue. And I gotta say, a lot of that is happening because of Kui the Third just not letting them get out of there and just being really good and supportive over on that Delta side and allowing them to push out and get to Bravo. Got Captain Gunther coming down the back alleyway waiting for some spawns on him, chucking out the smoke to hasten his retreat, and there it is, formed back up on with BKD and Token, pushing in and around.
There is one squad at Edward from Biohazard that just is not giving up, but it looks like they finally just got wiped. They've been fighting there for about the last 5 minutes trying to get in there.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but they did bring Constantine all the way back to Echo, so that might give them the opportunity to push on the right-hand side where Kui is, but Kui is just sitting back, and I bet you he's probably top of the scoreboard. No, it's King Matumba, 32 and 11, top of the scoreboard. Adams, Wyoming, also up there. He must be a medic.
Oh, he is.
Because it's definitely not the kills that are putting him up there. It's all them needle jabs.
Hey, it's just as important.
It's a job, and you do it well. Just got to do your job, and everybody wins, right? That's all it takes.
That's right.
So Alpha is falling to the blue squad as Helmet is in there using the Gewehr 1.5, the semi-auto version of the Sturmgewehr. Don't see that all that often, but if you're able to do good things with it, just like he is able to, taking out 2 right there, shooting and moving, but not able to get away from the Lewis of Big Bad Duke. So down goes that squad. Nobody at Alpha, so Red is making a comeback, but they are almost down by 200 right now, and they're gonna have to get an all cap or at least 4 for quite a while to bring it back to them. Skimps over on the right, patented Lewis throwing in the AP pistol as well, trying to get in there and take down Silly Goose's squad, who is pushed into Charlie and able to take out Bone right there, and now is continually firing, taking out Silly, taking out Matamba. Nice double right there. Using the Lewis to great effect right there, and has to stop firing, laying down that suppressing fire because he was out of bullets. So in goes a arty strike. We got Vans here on the left hand side pushing in to Charlie. Don't know if he's actually hip firing or if that's just spectator mode bugging out, because if he was actually hip firing, then I'd have to advise him, and he needs to scope in on a shot like that. I got a feeling it was just spectator mode though. So in comes Constantine using the tank to push to Charlie, and just like that, it is Blue Squad pushing back and taking away 2 of the points. And in comes the first V1 of many, I assure you. And it looks like it's going to Bravo, and it's going to get 0 kills.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Indeed it was. But it was used as a good covering shield to get them into Bravo. Incoming, another one. That one looks like it's going to Charlie. Nope. Nope, Bravo. But hits the top of the building. Not able to thread the needle. And Biohazard has been able to push back into Bravo and get that one. So they at least hold 2. And one more coming in. This one is going to Alpha. Nope, it was... Oh, Van's getting a giant kill feed right there, taking up the entire thing. And in comes another one. Eventually, this just becomes bombing simulator towards the end of one of these rounds. And it goes to Delta, and it's going to get 1 kill. No, 2. Nemesis and the other one that I just didn't see its name.
Reaper.
Thank you. So 85 tickets left for red. Getting a little bit of a railroading right now. Blue is just taking them to task and not giving up.
I think Quee's been on that corner this entire round, except for when he had to fall back.
Yeah, I don't think he has had to move off of it. And now Bats is sending a squad with 2 medics to smoke him out. And now Manny is going behind him. THC Moore is trying to push up as the assault. They do take down the Repper of Quee, but with only 1 assault there and right next to the resupply, I don't know if this is going to turn out as well as they think. It's 3 medics and 1 assault. Really need to think about squad composition when you're going after a tank. In comes another V1. And gets 1 taken down AFK. But that's going to be about it for this one. Just Blue has been railroading right over Red Squad this entire time. 25 tickets left to 390. This one is not even close.
Yeah, CION and XLGN just doing a really good job of locking Biohazard and Bats into A and B.
Doing a very good job indeed. Let's get back in on Vans, who chucked out some dynamite. Getting a kill on solid quads right there. Before retreating to go get some more sandwich packages. Oh, another V1 coming in. That one got a few kills. El Rey from CION getting a few at the last moment. Very well done. So CION just absolutely wiping them up with the help of XLGN. Very well done indeed. Next up, we got Solomon Islands. I'm excited mostly, though, for Aras.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about being able to look for the Predator.
Oh, yeah, that too. If you go over by the, you know, the cave entrance on the left-hand side?
Yes.
The one in there. Apparently, that's where okay, it's on the blood is on a leaf, but it's not there right now. It's on this fern, or this bush right here usually, but it is not there right now. Maybe it's a different one of them. I'm pretty sure it was that one, though.
Has somebody found it?
No. No. And I got a feeling that nobody's going to find it because it's unfinished like everything in this game. What? Sorry.
Do you think it even exists?
Oh, it definitely exists. I've seen a picture of the blood, quote-unquote, blood spot on the leaf that somebody posted. But... yeah, who knows?
Lots of parrots.
Yeah, there are lots of parrots, indeed.
Oh, and where is this alligator or whatever it is? I still haven't seen that thing.
Oh, hang on. Let me find it. It's usually in the water, obviously. Just fly around the water. You'll find it. It's big enough where if you just stay hovered above it. Plus, I don't know if it's server side or client side, so it might be in a different spot than where mine is. So,
okay.
yeah. So, as we go, Feld has taken a dinghy to Charlie to get the red squad in the lead early. Still just floating around trying to find this alley crocodile. It's around. It's around. Nope, that was not it. And here comes the fracas at Charlie that this map is all based upon. Oh, and a big old flank coming in, but JJ is there to cut him off. Doesn't have a repper with him right now, and he's going to need one as King Matumba is pushing up, launching that bazooka. He's going to go down, and he does. Oh, he is making it out of there, popping smoke, getting out of there. He looked like he was about to go down, but he is able to make it away. Oh, but I think this is going to be it for him. Yeah, there it is. Silly Goose getting the final blow with the LVT from distance. But the flank has been successful. They got to Delta. Captain Gunther throwing out some smoke coverage. Let's go back and see if that blood spot's there. Nope, not there still. So must not have been this one. Because apparently the drop rate on that is ridiculously low, so it barely ever happens. Constantine coming back for some revenge right there, but is getting shot by Silly Goose way out in the distance, floating away in that LVT. So we've got Biohazard and Bats want to make a big impression on this map. They're going for broke. They're going for Echo. They're going for everything except for Charlie. But it looks like XLGN and CION has sent a squad over to Alpha. Skimps and Felber are in there. Skimps is using that Lewis on the backside right there, running around, trying to find the guys that took out his teammates, and gets one right there, but there's still one somewhere. And, oh, he's going to go for the revive, and God, do you peasants is there to take him down and wipe that one clean. That is going to go in the direction for them. So everything being held by Blue as opposed to Red, who's only hanging on to Charlie, but are trying to make it back to either of their back caps, Echo or Delta, and they are just getting held up at every single turn. Aberbear rocking that patented Bren gun, taking out BKD right there, going for the reload, and pushing forward with his squad. And just like that, they're able to make it into Delta and wipe it clean. Captain Gunther making a hasty retreat through the smoke. He knows when to stay alive and is making good use of that. And now that his squad is in, he's able to push back in. Didn't have a smoke, I guess. Otherwise, he was going to get in there. And, oh, Midnight gets taken down. But Jade Reaper is in there for CION to wipe him down. And now a role reversal coming in. And Red has everything but one for a moment. So, tied game so far, 4-16. Lots of movement happening. Charlie not being relinquished by Blue, who made it back in there. BHzD has a squad heading over to Delta, going up against Ported Elk. That's going to be mighty tough to beat that one out, especially if you're getting pushed from behind by XLGN, which they were. And now Red has pushed in, gotten their back caps in, is pushing into Charlie.
Yeah, the struggle continues at Charlie. Almost the entire
Pretty much
team for both sides are there.
Yeah. Everybody just spreading out. King Matumba gonna meet Vans. Let's see who wins. Oh, and it's Matumba besting Vans with the Breda. Breda, quite a potent weapon in the right hands. He's got that 4-shot burst and the semi-auto capability. So, giant battle continuing over Charlie. Ugh. And that's pretty much how this entire match is going to go, because somebody's going to flank, somebody's going to go somewhere, and then they're going to get wiped, and then the other team is going to do the same thing to them.
You're not wrong about that.
And we've got a rainbow forming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a nice look at that. Beautiful rainbow up in the sky. Too bad it's not a double rainbow. Maybe the leaf blood is back. Nope, still not back. Never was there in the first place, I guess. So not like it went anywhere. But there it is, your battle of Charlie. Incoming artillery strike for Blue. Trying to keep the advance from happening on the left and right. But in they come anyways. Random Castle Guard trying to get in and around using the Selb Slatter. And finally finding the hole in the barbed wire. Chucking out a tank nade. And Red is enveloping Charlie, but Charlie is still being held onto by Blue. And plane overhead, not a real plane, mind you, just a set piece. Because why would you have planes on a nice map like this? Doesn't make any sense. But there it is, Red able to push in with about half of their force and get Charlie back. And this is just going to be a back and forth battle between the two. Charlie swinging back and forth violently. And Mr. Sneak trying to be super sneaky with Huff. But they are going to get taken down by Quee. They were trying to be super sneaky to get around with that little dinghy, but they go down.
It's tough to be sneaky in those things. They have a lot of engines.
Yeah, they do. Chi-Town line down to make sure that they're good. Captain Gunther's gun keeps going on, or Forrest Gump's gun keeps going off. Hopefully somebody goes in for the revive real quick, otherwise it won't shut up. Alright, good, he died.
So I don't really understand this right now. We've got Twitch and Mr. Koi. They came around, they managed to get all the way around, and instead of running to A, they decided to run around behind Biohazard. They should have just kept running to A.
And now they're going to get wiped, and they do. Some bad coordination right there coming from them. Blue is making a push to Charlie from Delta, and Silly Goose's position. Silly is getting pushed by, oh, I don't know, 12 people it looks like, and he's going to get Aber, but he is going to go down right there from Helmet's Panzerfaust as he just got absolutely bum rushed by 3 full squads. And now BKD Life is running for his and just not quite quick enough to escape with it intact. Dysprosium Lead is running around in the full-on Bushwookie ghillie suit thing. Taking out King Low to spent some money and bought Tom Cruise. Oh, and so did Captain Gunther. Got 2 Tom Cruises running around on the field. Both of them just got taken out by lead. And
maybe they were able to afford them with all those free boins we were given.
Oh, yes, the lovely free boins, but there's no way they got more than enough to get that.
Well, if they had some extra kicking around from a previous purchase, I meant.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But who would buy hundreds of dollars worth of cosmetics for Battlefield 5? Who would do such a thing? And why would they do such a thing? Doesn't make any sense.
That's a fantastic question.
Don't quite understand it. But hey, to each their own. Aberbear hanging.
Everybody's got to spend their money on something, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I could think of a couple of better things than Battlefield 5 cosmetics, but hey, might as well. Helmet getting chased down by Bone, and Helmet definitely sees him, and he's gonna take him down. Wow, either the echo or the timing on the sound for that was just way off. And
but like something else is broken?
I know, I'm shocked. And Aberbear acting as a mobile spawn unit, doing a little fishing in the boat right here. Hopefully that alligator doesn't come up and bite him in the ass.
I think he's busy fishing himself, because I still can't find him.
He's over by A. Or you mean the crocodile? Alligator.
Whatever it is.
I can't find it either. Maybe they took it out. Maybe that's the Easter egg. It's a hybrid predator crocodile. Whee! Who knows? But
it needs dreads.
Yeah, it would need dreads for sure. Red got around to Alpha and getting taken down, and Aber repositioning his mobile spawn unit dinghy to the backside of Bravo. Got Fat Man back here with the Carabin jumping in and around, but he gets taken down by Token Chump. And Aberbear also fell, so their reach around attempt at Bravo is not going to take effect.
They need more help than just a couple if they're going to do those reach arounds.
Indeed. So, Red in the lead by convincing 100 now. And looks like they're going to be able to take this one as they are all spread out and pushed up to the Bravo and Alpha side of this map. So they are trying to make a push down the 2 lanes to Charlie. Out goes a artillery strike onto Charlie to soften him up, and a squad of bats is making their way down the right-hand side of the river. Perhaps trying to go for a reach around of their own, but now it's Bravo that's falling to CION and XLGN. Port Elk and Twitch U3H.
Vance and Helmet over on Alpha. They made their own reach around.
And it looks like the full cap could happen. King Matumba has spawned back in at Bravo, trying to hold him off. And, oh, he's going to get taken out right there. Trying to push back in. So now it's going to be a 4 cap at least. Could be a 5 if they get Alpha as well. Vans is laying down. Got the KE7 watching the spawn. In comes the big old Japanese rocket. And that thing went down at the front side of Charlie, wiping them off. And this could be an all cap coming up right now. Nope, they are going to wipe them off at Alpha, but the damage has been done at Bravo. It has fallen to the red team. Echo is being taken by Blue. The reach around was effective. Got in there nice and deep like, but Kui the Third and Strange are back there with the tanks. Going to make life very difficult for the boys at E.
Yeah, but they also have God, Sneak, Forest, and Huff over on Delta.
Oh, yeah, they did get over there, didn't they? Being all sneaky-like getting there, but they got a squad pushing them from the Charlie side, and still no blood on the Leaf. So, Midnight coming in, trying to take him down. Nemesis there to cut him off. And Sneak coming in. Huff getting revived right there. And like I said, it was going to be mighty tough for them to hold on to Echo with the tanks hanging around. And so, but Delta is falling to red.
Yeah, almost as soon as that Biohazard squad left, Coleman from CION ran right in there, so.
This went right back in. He's using the Jeep to great effect. See what his driving skills are like. Alright, not doing too bad. And decides to get out right there at Charlie and hoof it. Not sure what he's doing exactly right there, so we shall see. And Charlie being overrun by Blue currently. So Alpha and Charlie swinging the way of the Blue squad. Delta and Echo, their back caps are being held by XLGN and CION. Incoming another rocket. Where's this one? There it is. Looks like he's going to Charlie. Oh, and it gets a double. Feeling Froggy and Fook Me get blown straight to hell. Dueling artillery strikes coming in on Charlie right now. Incoming another rocket. Over the top of the mountain, in it goes. Where it's dropping, nobody knows. Looks like it's going to right there and kill nobody. Charlie getting back in control by Red. Got a squad plus a couple over there, looks like. But Blue is not making it easy for them to get it. They are pushing back in. King Loads gets taken down from behind. And Red is going to take it back. So let's look at the scores. Got Captain Gunther up top, 11 and 12, putting that stabbing needle to good use, as well as God You Peasants, Peach Killer, and Big Bad Duke. All medics top of the leaderboard. Skimps up there for XLGN, and in comes another one, and that's going to be it for this one. Japanese victory, 147-0. Very well done indeed right there. Skimps up top, 40-11. Helmet, 33-13. Fat Man, 20-4. So one more round coming to you live right now, and it's going to be on a Ross, and we're finally going to get some plane action in. And I got a feeling I know exactly which two people are going to be in the sky for Bio.
Well, you'll have to get some first-person spectator view of that for sure.
Oh, indeed, I plan on it. Looks like a couple people dropped or got DC'd, but everybody else is pretty much sticking around, so looking over the lovely wheat fields of Ross. Interesting to see the battlefield before it's all torn up. You can really tell a whole heck of a lot of what happened. But there we go. Oh, and a whole bunch more left from the Biohazard and Bat side. So that's not gonna be good. Vans is up in the bomber for XLGN. Nomad in one of the planes for Bats. And trying to find the other planes in the air, but Got him going around, and Magic Man taking the half track. Oh, looks like he's going for a squish, and he's gonna get it. Oh no, he's not. He just barely missed him, and he luckily gets into the. That's Braha. Oh, and he almost gets squished. Oh, and he dodges him, and he is looking to take him down, and oh, he goes down to the impact nade of Braha. Savage coming in from behind, taking down Dabzilla. So it's going to be blue in control with 4 of the 6 points thus far. But in comes another one. Matumba coming in with the AA tank Valentine. And going to try to put that to some use on some infantry. Getting pushed by Quirkman, and there it is. There's Silly Goose up in the air. That's definitely the one that I was thinking. Let's get some first-person view of him. Coming in and around. And, oh, gets a headshot. And, oh, there it is. Strafe and then a bomb to take that guy out. Going back for the resupply. Grabs it. And coming back up and around to do another shaving run at Foxtrot. Comes in, gets one on Quirkman. Ported Elk up in the blue house, getting taken out from behind by Doom. Braha coming up to try to avenge him with the Madsen, able to do so. Now he's going to get picked up. Braha definitely saw those AA shells coming in. And, oh, down he goes.
Oh, Silly Goose takes down Nemesis.
Yep. Silly Goose and AFK now up in the plains. That's the duo I was talking about. They're going to be able to wreak some havoc from the top of the world, but unless Biohazard and Bats is able to push 2 points, it's going to be a little bit for nothing. Coming in for a strafe run on Charlie, not seeing anybody, decides to pull up and off. Go and look at another flag for some other people. And once again, we are stuck in a really, really weird, awkward position because apparently you can't figure out. There we go. Coming in on to Ported Elk, who was up in the top of the barn area trying to push, and now is going to get flanked from behind by King Matumba. Ported Elk definitely is going to hear that tank coming in and is looking at about 12 of the blue team over at Foxtrot, or of the red team over at Foxtrot. Gets one, but now a giant battle happening down here at the crossroads in between C and F. Blue looks like they're going down, and red is pushing through, has thrown down some smoke, and is now trying to push in, but CION with Ported Elk and Braha going in for the reach around at Foxtrot, as red just left it pretty much uncontested until they saw that it was going down. Ported Elk taking out somebody with a Panzerfaust. Matumba coming in and around, getting ported. Braha laying down, trying to stay alive, but he gets taken out right there. Push for red to Charlie is advancing, but a whole bunch more of the blue team spawned right off of Charlie and holding them up a bit, but they look like they're going to be able to make it in there, even with all these reinforcements. Got Vans coming in once again, pulling out the Sturmgewehr this time, pushing the smoke, getting up and around, and able to take out Chump right there. So red had good control, but relinquishing a little bit to blue, and tight score. Only 22 tickets are separating these two, but blue has the slight lead for now. Red is fighting down at least 3 players right now, but they are still giving them a hell of a fight. So, I don't know if you've even seen a person try to get up in the air for blue. I haven't seen anybody else try to get up there with Silly Goose and AFK. Oh, never mind. Vans gets in, and he looks like he's about to go down, and does. King Matumba taking him out with the AA tank. Let's see what
I hadn't seen anybody since Nemesis, actually, so...
AFK coming in straight from the spawn. Gets Chi-Town, almost hitting the deck on himself, but able to get in and around, and it looks like he's got the unfortunate glitch, and he's getting hit by something from behind. And he is having a difficult day right now. Don't see anybody going after him, luckily. Silly Goose up there to cover his tail. Silly coming in, trying to strafe at Bravo. Not getting any hits. So, big battle happening down here at Charlie. Vern on the resupply point right here. Getting some shells downrange. Oh, a double right there on Vans, and Mad Bro gets another one with Fat Man right there. And doing a good job of not letting them get into Charlie, holding them off, with Matumba on the other side of the crossroad, not letting them get in either. So, single squad of bats trying to make it to Bravo, but they're getting met by a full 2 squads of blue, CION, and XLGN trying to make it in there. Skimps, though, in the tank. Let's see what he's able to do. Maybe soften him up a bit to let him get through. Firing blindly over at the resupply. He definitely knows that somebody's over there, but just not able to get the angle quite right. Aber Bear once again laying down, suppressing fire, but gets taken down by Vern. In comes Coleman to pick him right back up. So, pretty even match thus far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, with only about 5 tickets separating the two, it's pretty damn even.
Yeah, neck and neck. Nobody breaking one way or the other.
Sometimes that's the problem with such a large map. I mean, the other 2 maps that we saw earlier are fairly small in comparison.
That's very true. This one has the 6 points. The other 2 did have 5, but not nearly as much space in between the points as on this one.
More people need to make use of the vehicles and just drive them around from points like we've done before.
That's definitely a viable tactic and has worked in the past. People tend to stick to either Charlie, Echo, or Foxtrot, I find. So if you're able to just continually rotate around them on those points, you'll be able to get in there and win the day. Silly Goose and AFK are going ham up in the sky, just taking all of the infantry and the opposing aircrafts out of the air.
I'm actually surprised at how even the scores are right now. They usually, you know, within 50 points, but this is really close.
Very close indeed. AFK going in, getting a strafing run on Bravo, gets 1 kill, then pulling back, and now Blue is making some headway at Delta. No, they were making headway at Delta, but having to pull back off as they only had 2 people over there. Nomad up top in the building attic area and trying to find out where those 2 guys that he was fighting went to. And there they are, and he gets taken down by Phils. And Tank coming in, Vern coming back in up and over the hedgerows to get to Delta to get that swinging back in their direction. Is getting hit by somebody. So Blue is out to a little bit of a lead now as they have 4 of the 6, but they are grabbing Bravo as well, it looks like. And so they're going to get 5 of the 6, it looks like, if they're able to hold on to Bravo, but Chump, BKD, and another or a few of the other Bats guys are trying to push in to make sure that that doesn't happen. And a artillery strike coming in. So they are going to be able to grab it. And looks like they're pushing to Alpha as well, trying to extend that lead. Charlie, however, is falling to red. Let's head back on over and see what's happening over there. Yeah. Squad of medics over there taking this one back. Let's see what Twitch is able to do. Using the Sturmgewehr with the iron sights. Gets 1 with God D Peasants. Gets 2 right there. And wipes him clean off of the point by himself, it looks like. So
well, it looks like we're going to have a meeting of the tanks at Alpha. Constantine and Vern.
Oh, let's go check out this tank battle, because they are both supported by a hell of a lot of infantry. Constantine is in a little bit of a deficit as he does not have a repper as of yet. Crazy Native hanging out on the backside of Vern. And it's like 6 different medics surrounding Constantine right now. I'll never understand why people do that as a medic.
I've done revives next to live tanks and thrown smoke to try to get away, but
if you're just running around it with nobody around to revive, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. Not whatsoever. Unless, there was like 3 or 4 of them running around him in a circle. Maybe they were trying to deter him from... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with that. I don't know. As a medic, it makes no sense to me, so I'm just trying to find the logical explanation behind it.
There isn't one. That's the thing.
No, there's not.
There is no logical explanation, as a big push coming from Alpha to Bravo for the Red Squad, as they have definitely fallen behind by almost 100 tickets now. Custom Jeep hanging back, trying to stop this advance. And we've got Wiccan Sensei. Somebody brought up the 6-pounder. And he is trying to lay down some fire to help out stop this advance to Bravo by the red team. But it looks like they're going to be able to get in there, and we'll see what they're able to do, if they're able to wipe them out. Fat Man up top. Sniper in the corner. Going to get taken out right there. But a turkey shoot happening. Huff laying in a pile of bodies. She is in a very bad position, and Fat Man is right next to her and has to go for the kill, but is going to get taken out by Coleman right there. So, ill-fated push to Bravo, thwarted by Blue. Echo following to Red, as nobody from Blue is there. AFK going on a strafing run, gets one right there. Silly Goose also had one coming in from the skies.
It's interesting that Dysprosium has been hanging out here. Oh, he just went down. He had been hanging out in that little cluster of trees for quite some time. Nobody spawned in on him the entire time he was sitting there.
Well, that's just not nice.
No, it's not.
And oh, this could be a big one right here. No, AFK not getting anybody in that big clump. Very unfortunate, as he had a whole lot of people. And oh, he could be getting taken down, and does get taken down by Constantine on the AA. They wanted him out of the sky, and I'm sure they're going to start working on Goose anytime now. Blue is fighting back, though.
Wonder how the pilots like Silly Goose and AFK feel about the change to those guns.
I am sure they absolutely love it.
You think it's just more of a challenge?
Perhaps. Ooh, getting some good hits there on the tank. Coming in, dropping that bomb right on the top of him. See if he's able to come back around and finish it off. Looks like he's got somebody in his sights in the air. Trying to keep up with whoever that is in the air for Blue. Now it looks like he might be on his tail. That definitely has been. Gets some good shots in on him. 33 damage. I'm trying to find him in the sky. Looks like he's having difficulty. It's Quee the third going up there. And now Silly Goose is on his 6th as Quee is trying to take down AFK, but Silly is making that mighty difficult to try to happen. And, whoa, stall maneuver there by Quee. He's making this really tough on Goose to stick on his 6th. He is shucking and jiving every which way, evading the maneuvering by Goose. Quee is just able to go in and around. Goose is still trying to get him. I'll let them finish their fight over there. Let's get back to the actual battle. Let's get turned up right side up. Van's pushing in and trying to take someone out. I don't know. Yep, and there he is. Doomson's Birth going to get taken out by Vans. Looks like a little hiccup of some lag right there. A little teleportation happening. And it looks like the skies have been cleaned out by AFK and Silly Goose. Magic Man hanging out at Foxtrot with the little stag hound, pushing in and trying to get down to Charlie. As Blue is dominating, having Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Echo. Silly Goose coming in for a strafing run. Gets one right there. Blue trying to push to Foxtrot, but getting met by a whole lot of Biohazard and bats. Red making their way back into Charlie. Crazy Native going crazy in the half track, pushing in and making sure to help capture that point. And now is on his way with the rest of the squad. Looking like they're setting their sights at Echo, as that one is already falling to their team. Well, and in come the bombs. Coming in and dropping at Echo. Oh, Skim's getting a nice kill right there. Very well done. Red trying to make a bit of a comeback, it seems. Hitting Bravo hard. Oh, and Goose just barely able to pull up out of that dive, but if anybody can do it, he can, because he knows exactly what he's doing in that plane. Van's coming in, getting Huff. Coming back in, but oh, silly Goose, there he is, coming in and strafing him from behind. And in comes another V1. That one looks like it's headed to Charlie. That one could get a few kills, but it looks like they are moving off and it's going to get nobody. Yeah, there's a big old goose egg. No pun intended. Incoming another V1. Buzzing its way in, and it looks like it's going to go to Echo. Boom, man. Portadell gets a single kill. But
better than nothing.
Exactly is what I was about to say. Better than nothing. In comes another one. That one fell on Alpha, taking out nobody. Already going on Echo. As the map is split down half and half, Foxtrot being taken by Blue. Aber Bear in the half track is getting flanked by Mr. Sneak. But Mr. Sneak is going to get out, and Midnight's going to try to take him down with that 1907, and he's not going to be able to. Sneak is able to sneak his way away. And so Foxtrot is going to go the way of Blue. Random Castle able to come in and take out Mr. Sneak, but in they go. Huff on the backside, pushing in with the Lewis gun. Trying to get some hits on somebody by the box, but not quite able to. Gets instantly picked up by Tams. Let's see if she's able to push back in and go after that kill. Didn't see the person to the left. Oh, did at the last second and not able to take him down. It was Jada Reaper. So 50 tickets, 49 tickets left for Red. Looks like Blue is once again going to be victorious on this one. Oh, and Dabzilla coming in the bomber. Oh, that's going to be a good one. No, it's not. Nobody's there. Never mind. Looked like it.
It did look like it could have been good.
Yeah, it looked like the trajectory was pretty good. And that's going to do it. CION and XLGN going to be victorious, but not too surprising as Biohazard and Bats were fighting a man down the entire time, or fighting a squad down the entire time about. So, but any final words before we wrap this one up, Quinn?
Oh, it's entertaining to say the least.
Indeed it was, but that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you all very much for coming out and watching this evening. We will catch you next time. Everybody have a wonderful evening.